it. Guess what? They have a scripture. They said, when you tithe, they say, oh, tithe is in New Testament. Jesus talked about it in New Testament, everything. Wow. Jesus never endorsed tithe. He never did. Now look at their scripture, which they want to use to cover up themselves. That if you think it's the Old Testament thing, it's also in the New Testament. Look at it. Matthew 23:23. And this is what it says. You'll be amazed at what Jesus said here. And listen to the people that Jesus is addressing here. Jesus wasn't addressing the Christians, but he was addressing a particular set of people. Yeah. Now listen to what Jesus said. He said, how terrible for you. How terrible for you, teachers of the law. Teachers of the law. I hope you know what the teacher of the law is. Talking about those that teaches the law. And Pharisees, you hypocrites. Look what he even called them. He said they are hypocrites. This set of people, Jesus referred them as hypocrites. You give to God 1/10, even of the seasoning herbs, such as milk, dill, and cumin. But you neglect to obey the really important thing, the really important teaching. You teach about your tithe and other means that you will use to collect from the people. But the real teaching you neglect. You focus on your tithe. It is your tithe alone that you are after. Jesus said you are an hypocrite. You neglect the real teaching. And what is that real teaching? Let's see what that real teaching is. Such as what? Justice. Justice. And mercy. And honesty. He said, these you should practice. He said, these three things is what you should be practicing. Not tighten, not tight. Without neglecting the other. This is where they are holding on to. To them, without neglecting tithes. You should teach these things without neglecting tithes. This does not mean that Jesus endorsed tithing. Jesus did not endorse it. He's simply telling them here that if you want to be doing your tithing in your wherever, please don't forget to teach the people about the real important teaching. Do it without neglecting what you are doing. Whatever you are doing, it's not Jesus that asked you to do it. You hold on to that because that is what you felt you want to grab for yourself. But Jesus didn't endorse that Christians should be paying tax. Even as a matter of fact, when this whole thing were even happening, Christianity had not even started. Nobody was being recognized as a Christian then. Christianity started in the days of the apostles. The first Christians, the first people that were called Christians, were in Antioch in Syria. And these people were called Christians by unbelievers. Because these unbelievers saw these people living the same life like Jesus, a Christ-like life. And they said, these are Christians. These are Christ-like people. That was when Christianity started. And ever since, from the Act of the Apostles, when Christianity started, during the days of the apostles, did you hear any issue on tithe anymore there? Did anyone talk about tithe there? No one talked about tithing there. Even Paul, that wrote 2/3 of the New Testament, Paul never wrote about tithing. Offering, okay. Sowing seed, okay. All right, making vow, okay. But tithing, absolutely zero. Tithing is not part of it. It's not. So it's high time you all stop this tithing. Pastors, stop tithing. Stop this tithing business. Enough is enough. You have ripped the people enough. Put a stop to it. Or you will face the judgment of God. I promise you. That judgment is coming for you. Thank God. He said judgment will start from his own house. All those pastors, watch out. Watch out. Those private jets and BB guns and everything you are doing will soon come to an end. Watch out. God is watching. I said God is what? Watching. Allow God's children to serve God in peace. Please. Don't put pressure on them. Many people want to come to church and serve God and worship God. But you use money to chase them away. It's unfair. It's very, very unfair. Jesus, during his time, he preached in the synagogues. He never told the people they should pay tithe. He never did that. Please, let God's children live. Let them breathe. Pastors, let God's children breathe. Enough of this tithe issue. Till I see you again, I hope the Lord open your eyes to know that these pastors are wolves in sheep clothing. Thank you.